Welcome back to Yorkshire TV, and today's post is a review post, and it's for these guys, empiresatwar.co.uk. Got to admit, I've not heard of this company before. I just randomly stumbled across them on eBay, and I ordered one of their models, loved it, and then because I'm not going on holiday in May this time and I've got all my money back, I spent a bit of money. You'll see how much in a minute, on some of their buildings, and I have to say I am very, very impressed. First thing to say, Yorkshire Gamer, I don't make any money out of gaming, I don't get freebies off anybody. I do these reviews because I love gaming and I want people to see really quality stuff that we use here in the games room with just a group of friends following a hobby. So I have no financial interest, I'm not getting any freebies out of it. And I kind of just thought about that, having done a number of reviews over the last few sort of months and weeks, whether somebody thought I was getting a bit of brass out of it, but I'm not. And I like to, as you might have seen from previous reviews I've done, do some of the more obscure stuff, people who aren't so well known in the industry, people like the dog tag miniatures motorbikes that I did a review on, small companies who need a bit of exposure. The Italian Wars campaign that I did, I can't remember the name of that company now, but you know what I mean. So anyway, this is a little bit of a review of these buildings. So there we go, I've just lifted up the camera and I've kind of just laid the buildings out that I've bought in a street scene, so to speak, and put some of my Italian Wars figures in just to kind of give you an idea and to flounce it up a little bit. It's that long that I'm struggling to focus all the way down the road, if you like. So I bought quite a few. They are MDF buildings, and for £1 or £2 you can buy them pre-painted, which is what I've done. I'm not a big fan of doing terrain, to be honest, so I will always try, if I can, to cut corners and buy stuff pre-done. So I'm going to go and have a look at some of these buildings and just give you a brief description of what they are. So we'll start off with this one at the front here. This is a taverna, and 2 stories. Nice detail. We've got window frames, we've got pantile roofs. I think the pantile roofs probably could do with a wash just to sort of weather them a little bit, but they're really, really nice. Little gable end on there, nice little touch. Top of the pantile roof there, lovely detail on that, and then windows and door at the back. I haven't got catalogues or anything with me, but that's about 20 quid, something like that. I bought there's 2 village packs that they do, Village Pack A and Village Pack B, which are 100 quid each, and I bought both of those. Just happened to have a discount code as well, and I have to say, very impressed with the service. I put my mobile number on the order, and Mick, the lad who runs the place, gave me a ring the following day and said, look, Pack A, Pack B both contain a particular model, the Taverna. Do you want me to swap one out in one of the 2 packs? And I did that, and I got another individual building. So 1 Taverna bought on its own, and then 2 big packs, which are 5 buildings at a time. So I'll just quickly go down the buildings and just try and tell you what they are. Okay, just move the camera to just get a different perspective, and we're looking at the 3 buildings in the sort of mid-ground, if you like. So to the left is a small farm, couple of buildings and a courtyard. Next to that is a 3-storey house with balcony, And then next to that is a monastery library, which is the one that Mick very kindly swapped out and let me exchange. So I'll just move the camera again and get some more into view. So apologies if there's a little bit of shaky cam here. I'm having to hold the camera for this one. So we've got the monastery we just talked about to the left. Then we've got a church and then a two-storey house to the left-hand side. I'll move the camera, see how that goes. At the back here, we've got a rather lovely model. This is a villa, and it comes with the 3 buildings and outline walls. And then if I just move around there, you can see there's a gate, front gate. It's a rather spectacular building actually. That'd be rather nice. Get some skirmishers in there firing out, and there we go, just looking down the road into the entrance for the villa. Next to that you can see the clock tower, which is rather spectacular, I have to say. Probably my favourite building there. That really does stand out on the table, not just because it's massive and tall, but with the facade on it, it looks very impressive. Comes with clocks already showing 20 to 1 for the time, so that's some lovely bit of work on that. So coming back down the road on the other side, we've got a 2-storey building with a balcony. A lovely little overhanging pan tile on the balcony, very nice model, that one. Next to that is a taverna, which is similar to the model that we showed you before, and then a 3-storey house with a balcony, and the balcony for that one is in the middle, and another one at the end. Actually, just looking at those two, they are slightly different, aren't they? The one to the right is the taverna I bought initially, and then the one in the middle of that row is like a 2-storey house with a balcony. So slight difference there, very nice. So I'll just move the camera position back. So there we go, a quick review of the Empires at War scenery. Spanish 28mm. They're down as Spanish, but they're down as Spanish-Italian, perfectly good for the Renaissance period, and probably later as well. I may well use these for my Spanish Civil War games. They are absolutely fantastic, highly recommended. Putting them together, the only little quibble, if anything, is the windows are quite flimsy, the window frames, but after you've done one, you get the hang of it and crack on with it. But I think for the time and effort put in there, they are fantastic. Good value as well. If I tried to do this by scratch and painting stuff myself, would be here forever. So there you go. Apologies for the wobbly camera at the end. Thank you for watching Yorkshire TV.